Clara River, and Jim is going to tell us a little bit about the importance of the work that's being done today.
The river is off that way, far back to the left, but this is part of the original floodplain. So the river at times would be here, but geological time wise, it would also come through here at different times. But also there's a hydrologic connection, meaning a water connection. The groundwater here is very shallow, and because of that, the plants are able to grow with minimal water, especially once they're established. With the groundwater being so shallow here, the plants change. From here is more of a slightly upland area, and as you go back to my left, you'll see that there's cattails and reeds that require the roots to be actually in the water.
Would you say that you have a lot of experience doing this kind of thing, or is this your first time doing outdoor work?
I have like a intermediate level, or maybe beginner intermediate. I've spent like a summer working on a like small scale agriculture farm that also did some native plants. But this is his first time, so that's exciting. There's kind of a range of experience.
Oil comes from. There are beans, castor beans, and it is also what ricin comes from, which is poisonous.
Yeah.
So it's not poisonous like this. I do wash my hands after handling it though, and when it grows, this is kind of in a way like a sapling, you could say. It grows up really high, really wide. When it starts, it's like this. Actually, the cotyledons are just two look like beans, regular bean leaves, and then it opens out and this foliage starts, and it drops a huge seed bank. In here, I've dug out massive bowls of seeds, and particularly in this area, it comes up along this side where the pomegranates are, and the hatchery works really hard to remove it on the other side of the road.
So how did you guys find out about the event today?
My friend sent it to me. He was gonna come, but didn't make it.
So you're here, so that
he got us signed up instead, yeah.
And are you familiar with the Santa Clara River? Are you active as a volunteer in different capacities, or is this your first time?
A little bit. Yeah, it's your first time. I've done a little bit with the friends in Ventura, some cleanup closer to the ocean, but this is my first time up here, seeing this place, which is cool. Cool garden they got going.
Well, thank you very much for all your help today.
Thank you.
So can you tell me a little bit about this one?
This is California sunflower, and sunflowers in the whole family, the actual flower is all these little tiny yellow dots that you see. So this is actually a composite or a group of flowers all in one. Provides really good seeds for birds and other animals. Next to it here is buckwheat. Buckwheat's very common in California on hillsides. There's different varieties. Neat thing about buckwheat, theoretically, you can collect the seeds and make gluten-free pancakes. This one here is one of the sages. There's all sorts of sages, and the way to know it for sure is you recognize the ball. It kind of looks like a chia seed plant, sort of, but you pick it off and you smell it, and you go, oh yeah, that's sage, right away. And you can't put it in iced tea and stuff like that. And one back here is something that will fool you into thinking it's sage, because smell this one. Use a different hand.
Oh no, it's very different. Yeah.
It's different, but it's still a little bit sage-like. This is coastal sage, and much of the habitat in the coastal slopes is called coastal sage habitat because it's such a dominant plant, and including this dead part here. So it dies back sometimes and then regrows.
So is it important to come in and remove the part that's dead because it looks like it takes up a lot of space?
Sure, but there's also animals that can use dead plants. For example, if you were a bird making a nest, you might be interested in this for your nest. So if it was all like this, they couldn't use it. So you let nature do what it does. On the other hand, these plants are fire adapted, and a lot of them will grow from the root after a fire, or sprout after a fire with their seeds.